Hi, welcome back to Spirits of Fashion. My name is Ren. I have a very short video today. I've had a crazy week of traveling to do presentations, which has been great, but I'm now going to work at the thrift store tonight, so I had to squeeze a video in, which is just fine. I wanted to do something on history this week, and I just a few days ago did the history of beauty and cosmetics for a venue, and it was a lot of fun. I have quite a collection. I'd forgotten how much stuff I have. So I will do more of this in the future, but I thought for today we can focus just on a few pieces I have from the 1920s and 1930s. 1920s and 30s, really the art movement was Art Deco, which was characterized by a lot of angles as opposed to the curvilinear style of the previous art movement, which was Art Nouveau. So this wonderful Art Deco movement was shown not only in clothing and accessories, but in beauty products and their containers. It was shown in home decor, architecture, fabrics, you name it. This particular type of style was art movement was shown in pretty much all areas of our lives. So I'm going to show you a few pieces from my collection that reflect this Art Deco movement. One is a great compact. These straight lines show you a definite Art Deco influence, and I find these all over the place. Yard sales, antique malls, sometimes thrift stores as well. And the best part is when they still have makeup in there. So you can see that, some rouge, which we would call blush now, and some powder. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. And then a very small lipstick container. Back then, you could get refills for lipsticks. So sometimes if it hasn't been used, I'll open up the lipstick container and there's nothing in it. So it could have been either replaced or, they were ready to refill it with something else. So that was the first one. The second Art Deco one is this little tiny one that sort of looks like what I remember my father using as a lighter. He did smoke for a good part of his life, unfortunately, but he used a little lighter that was this size, little square or rectangular lighter. And this is a compact. So when you open this one, and this is another Art Deco type design, when you open it up, it has a mirror, which they all pretty much do. And this one had been used. You can see some remnants of some powder. There's no powder puff in this one anymore, but you can see the remnants of the actual use of this compact. So very cool. And my door is creaking again. One of my cats just came and left. This is another one that I ordered on eBay. And it's so cool because it reminds me of buildings in New York, like the Chrysler Building, which was Art Deco for sure. And it's black and white celluloid, plastic used at the time. And you open it up and same kind of deal. It has a mirror right here. And then it has its little powder puff that's still there. It has been used. I can see the remnants of the powder there. And whoops, got a little powder on me, but that's okay. There's some loose powder in there. I don't want to get it all over the place. But this would have been used for loose powder in this case. And very cool. Just, I love when it's been used because you know that it's had a life and it has a story attached to it. Love to know the stories in detail, but for now, just know that 20s and 30s, these were used as the makeup containers that ladies would bring with them when they went out. And the last one of its type is actually a Yardley. Now, if you can see this, this is very common in the 20s to have an 18th century picture of people or painting or some kind of drawing that depicts the 18th century. That was popular in the 20s. So this little compact is really cool. It has that design, also has some Art Deco features around it, and it has a lipstick container attached to it. So when I open this baby up, I'm going to try to open it this way because here is the lipstick container and it needs to be pulled away. There it goes. Okay. It's attached. So if I open it like this, see if I can. Sometimes they get a little sealed. There it is. Okay, now surprise. there is a lipstick that is in there. This is not one that was pushed up. This was one, I believe it was 1923 when they developed the first twirl lipstick. You know, you swirl it, you twirl it, and it makes the lipstick go up and down. This one no longer seems to work, but there is lipstick inside there that has been used. One word to the wise, as romantic as it seems, don't ever use old makeup products. They can damage your skin, they can hurt you in some way. They have maybe toxins in them that they didn't know about back then. So we can look at them, collect them, and admire them, but strongly advise that you don't use them on your skin or your lips or anywhere else. And then the last couple things I have, this is a brush and jar set for a vanity, and definitely Art Deco matching set. And I think I got them separately, actually. Maybe not. I think I bought them separately, but I think I bought them from the same vendor, just at different times. But this is a really beautiful brush, still could be used, no problem. And it's matching vanity jar, could have held creams or powders or something to beautify. And even the jar itself has really pretty design on it. So I just love collecting these. And I do have a few of them, but this is the one real matching set that I have. This is an interesting little piece. Again, the 18th century design on the top of it. If you haven't guessed yet, this is a music box that can also hold powder. It still plays a tune after all of these years. Go to sleep, rockabye baby. A lot of times the babies would sleep in the rooms with the parents. So this could have been on the vanity. Of course, the woman maybe had powder in it, and she probably used this to help her child go back to sleep. So very, very cool. Just goes to show things were made so well back then. They still are in use 100 years later. You can still play the music, which is pretty incredible. And last but not least is I bought this set several years ago in an antique store. And this is an ostrich cover. It's a travel container. And you open it up, it has gorgeous velvet and silk on the inside. Dark blue, like a royal blue velvet, and beautiful light blue silk. This is a complete set of beauty implements. Mostly, oh, it's going to be tough to show. There it is. Ah, look at that. All little containers for creams. Everything you would need for a manicure. There's even a shoehorn there. There's tweezers. So it's sort of a traveling beauty set, if you will. And the only thing that they changed is the little file here, this little probably to clean the nails right here, is a different color. The rest of this is pink celluloid, and this one is a white. Other than that, it was intact, and I didn't replace it. Somebody else did. So this could have been used as there's a nail buffer right here, and absolutely gorgeous set. I think this was in the 90s when I bought this, and it was, I think I paid like $32 for it, which is a steal. Whenever I talk about the 20s and 30s, and especially when I'm doing the history of cosmetics and makeup and beauty, I definitely bring this along with me. So this was in my little pack when I did my event the other day. So I thank you all for watching. I'll probably do a little bit longer video next week, and I hope you're all doing well and safe and healthy and looking forward to the holidays. So please come visit me at SpiritsOfFashion.com. You can sign up for a free newsletter there. You can also contact me if you'd like me to come and speak at any of your venues, whether it's a library, a senior center, museum, etc. So this will be up on the screen for you. You can get all the information right at that website. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell so you'll know when all the videos come out. And again, thank you very much for watching. I wish you all well, and I'll see you next week. Bye.